Hey, what's up, everybody? Justin Young here with Agents Resource Group. And I wanted to come to you today with a few thoughts, actually, but primarily this one. What are you willing to let go of in your present so that you can move and create in the future? What are you willing to let go of now that is keeping you from being able to create the future that you want? You know, so many people hold on to ideals, to methods, to rituals that have not served them well, but they simply do it out of comfortability, out of familiarity, okay? But so many people can't move in, they can't grab on to the new thing. Listen, if you're standing there in a jet's coming by at 300, 400, 500 miles an hour, and you're standing there and you're imagining, man, I wonder who's on there. Maybe it's somebody famous, maybe it's somebody successful. You know, they're flying in this private jet and they're traveling at all these fast speeds and they're going to these exotic locations. I wonder where they're going. I wonder what they're experiencing. But you're standing there and you're still holding on. I'm trying to give you a picture here, but you're still holding on to all these old patterns, old rituals, old things that have dragged you down, that have created drag on your destiny, that have kept you from being able to experience the level of success you want to. Listen, you're not going to be able to reach out and latch on to that jet coming by so that you can get your life moving at that speed if you're still holding on to all those old things, okay? And wouldn't you rather be in the jet? Wouldn't you rather be on your way to the exotic location, on the way to maybe close the big business deal, the big business meeting, experiencing that level of success? And again, it's not about a jet, okay? But I'm trying to give you a visual. I'm trying to help you understand that as long as you're holding on to these old patterns, you know, Einstein said the definition of insanity was doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So many people have these negative patterns and negative things in their life that they just simply do not break. But I'm telling you today, if you'll take audit of your life and take a moment, sit back, investigate the deep parts of your heart and really realize what it is that you want and understand what it's going to take to get it. Because the price of promotion will always be discomfort. If you want to be promoted in life, okay, we have a promotion system at Senior Life. If you want to move up those ranks and you want to get higher contract levels and you want the ability to have the title that comes along that with that increase and have the funds, okay, because you're going to be earning more and more money with that. If you want that, that's great. We've got a clear path for you to be able to do it. But guess what? If you're accustomed to only being, a $10,000 a month producer, and you really want to move on up the food chain, so to speak, and you want to become, one day to be able to be a vice president or to be able to be a partner or a senior partner, and you want that contract level that goes along with that, you're going to have to become uncomfortable. You're going to have to work more than you want to work. You're going to have to maybe make more presentations than you want to make. You're going to have to put yourself out there. You're going to have to be willing to be uncomfortable. You know, it's painful for a woman to have a baby, but life comes from that. You have to, life is born and comes from a tight place, okay? If you're tracking with me, you're going to have to go through some tight pinches, through some squeezes, and you're going to have to experience some discomfort. But if you're willing to pay the price today, you will in your futures, in your tomorrow, you'll be able to pay any price tomorrow. If you're willing to pay the price today, you'll be able to pay any price tomorrow, okay? And so what are you willing to let go of that's not serving you well? Listen, let me tell you something. Anything in your life that you don't change, you choose. Okay, I'm going to say that again. If you're not willing to change it, you're choosing it, okay? And so look at where you're at. If you're a new agent with us, maybe you're an agent that's been with us a while, and maybe you're in a bit of a slump. You know, your production is not what it has normally been. Listen, get laser focused today. Take a minute, make a T-chart, write down the pros and cons of you making the adjustments that you know that you need to make in your life so that you can become laser focused. Maybe you've got too many distractions going on. Maybe you're not managing your time wisely. Maybe you're still dealing with fear because you don't want to buy leads every week, okay? Listen, if you put pressure on the system will produce for you. There is no need to apply pressure to yourself, okay? But understand that if you're not where you want to be in life and you're not doing anything to change that, you're choosing it, okay? So you can't complain about things that you're not willing to change. We're here, myself, my partner, John Tanner, my wife, Brandy, okay, whoever your RVP may be with us here at the company, maybe it's Scott Connell or Robbie Hilton, whoever it is, okay, reach out to those people or reach out to us. If you're struggling, if you're dealing with, things you maybe feel aren't happening quick enough for you. We just put out a video from an extremely successful agency owner with Senior Life. We put that out earlier today. And that's what she says is have some patience if you're new with us at Senior Life and Agents Resource Group. Have some patience. Be patient with yourself. It may take you a few months to get going, but if you're consistent and you consistently follow that system and you take at least 20 leads a week, every week, no matter what, you're going to pull out. You're going to experience success. You're going to begin to move forward. It's the law of the universe. You cannot take massive action and it not reap a massive harvest in your life. But you're going to have some difficult times, and you got to be willing to keep moving forward when other people quit. Okay, if you're able to keep yourself moving forward when you want to quit and when other people would normally quit. I wrote about this in a blog that we did earlier this week. But that's the people that will experience success. Okay, so I hope this has helped you today. Listen, the price for promotion is discomfort. You got to be willing to do the hard things that other people are not willing to do. And you got to be willing to go farther than they would go. You got to be willing to do whatever it takes. This is the mindset and mind frame of a top achiever, of a high achiever, okay? Top producers in life. This is how they think. And they condition themselves with that mental strength and that discipline to continue moving forward no matter what. It's extremely, extremely important. Nick Saban, everybody knows who Nick Saban is. If you're not a big football person, he's the head coach for Alabama, all right? Seemingly no one can beat them, okay? Maybe Georgia will this year. We'll see. Probably got the best shot we've had at it. But if you don't know him from that, you may know him now from the insurance commercials he's doing with the duck, okay, with Aflac. But Nick Saban, I heard him one time, and he said, listen, top achievers do not understand, nor do they really like mediocre people with a mindset of mediocrity. And mediocre people don't like high achievers. It really creates a social divide because high achievers, they have a very low threshold for BS, okay? You can have excuses or results, but you'll never have both. While people in mediocrity, they tend to play the blame game, okay? There's always an excuse, there's a reason. It was conditions wasn't right for this, or this person came in and done this, or I would be here. There's always some reason why they're explaining away their lack of productivity and lack of success and, financial struggles or wherever it is they're in life. Whereas a top achiever knows if it will be, it's up to me. The only person that can block me from getting to my destiny is myself, because if I keep moving forward, there will always be a way. And that's the fact with me. I don't like mediocrity. I don't really like to be around people that do not produce in life at a high level. It really tends to aggravate me. It's like oil and water. And people that tend to want to live in mediocrity don't want to be around me. Okay? They'll mute me on Facebook, or they'll unfriend me, or because they don't like people that are achieving in their face all the time, because it simply highlights their lack of commitment and their lack of effort. And let me tell you something, your lack of commitment, if you have a lack of commitment, is an insult to everyone that believes in you. I believe in you. John Tanner believes in you. Ron Powell, President and CEO, believes in you. Robert Shiver, Vice President, believes in you. The Senior Life family believes in you. But if you're not committed, and only you know if you've been committed enough, but your lack of commitment is an insult to all of us who believe in you. So let's get it together. Let's be committed. Let's get on fire. Well, how do you get on fire? Listen, you're in control of your fire. Burnout's a myth. Burnout that's an excuse for people that just don't want to put in the work any longer, okay? You have to keep moving forward, and you have to light your own fire. We don't burn out here. We stoke the fire, okay? And we keep it going. And so I encourage you today, let go of the things that have not served you well. Success is simply consistently replacing a bad habit with a good habit. That's what's going to make you successful. Consistently replacing that bad habit with a good habit. We want to do everything we can to help you. I hope this right at 10 minutes here now, hit the 10-minute mark. Coaching session here has helped you. And you can always reach out directly to us. But listen, let's make a commitment to crush the rest of this year. Let's make a commitment to be poised in position and already have the momentum built at the end of the year. This is time of year people start letting off and slacking off. Listen, that's a separation season, as Ed Milet says it. This is the time to separate, to make some huge gains for you and your family. Let's build this momentum, and that way we don't have to build it at January 1 because we've already got it going in to the last quarter of this year and going in to 2022. Let's build the momentum. Let's get it going. Let's make the changes that's necessary. Because remember, if you don't change it, you're choosing it. Hope everybody has a great week or weekend actually at this point. And as always, if you need us, reach out.